the evening. Sorry for the TPK. Let's go.
Come on in, join the show, take a seat, grab a hoe, kick your feet up on the desk, man, cause we about to roll, play some D&D, baby.
We ain't nothing but mammals, and yes, we do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
We got people wild shaping, barbarians raging, Goop trying to gobble cause goblins are fucking cannibals. This is Dungeons and Dragons with lots of drunken asses, so send your kids to their room, break out the secret stashes. No discussion about what's fair and right, this is us living life by PairODice. So, step on down to our lair of mice, face stepping right through your screen into PairODice. Yo! This is PairODice. Nothing's off limits in our paradise.
Make some fucking D&D.
This is PairODice. Nothing's off limits in our paradise.
Going as far as you can see.
This is PairODice. Nothing's off limits in our paradise.
Fucking all the succubies.
This is PairODice. Heretic, I think you meant succubi.
I know what the fuck I meant. Roll for initiative.
Last time on PairODice. When we last left our heroes, they found themselves in a strange cave filled with odd experiences. They saw Goop's dead parents, Gustav stopping a public execution, and Mondor's father and his tribe. The party, mentally scarred from these experiences creeping up from their past, decided to press on. They found themselves face to face with a frightening creature, the shadow demon that they've been searching for all along. Are they prepared for this? Or is this the end for our heroes? Find out this time on PairODice.
So, you guys have ventured into this wonderful situation where you're now in some place, some cave, somewhere that you have no idea. And it's completely pitch dark as the shadows have completely consumed this entire cave and every light source that it had. And you see a large shadowy figure that you assume is the shadow demon as everybody braces themselves for battle. Kara, what do you do?
So we found the demon?
Correct. It's completely natural darkness and you can't really see anything that's going on.
I'm going to touch my crossbow bolt and cast light on it so it's lit up.
As you light it up, you can see immediately a creature within 75 feet of you.
All right. Well, I can't. Shoot. That's it for me at the moment. I can't do anything because casting was my action. So.
All right. As Kara lights up a bolt and prepares it to fire.
Oh yeah, bonus action rage.
And then enrages herself in the most awesome of ways. I don't even know what the awesomest way is, but whatever way that is, just pick that and go with that. The shadow seems to be frustrated at this light as it lunges towards you and tries to lash you with shadow. Does a 16 hit?
Matt.
Oh, it matched? Okay, so it does hit. You feel a burn as the shadow lashes out at you, and you're going to take 8 psychic damage.
Psychic damage? Damn it.
And then it's going to use its bonus action, and you can no longer see it.
Well, shit. Ow.
So now it's going to be on Guy.
Very well. And is it Angel or is it Adavei who's down right now?
Adavei has fallen prone.
Okay.
From the previous room.
All right, so Guy is going to quickly reach over and tuck Goop under his arm, his one singular arm, and then he's going to dash over to Adavei, and then he's going to pull out his ultra great sword. And I don't know if this is allowed or not, but he's going to attempt to smash it into the ground to create a small amount of cover for them as they're like behind his giant, enormous sword. He's going to like slam it into the ground there.
I need you to roll a d20 for me.
You got it.
With your strength as a modifier.
Way ahead of you.
15. Nice. Yes, you managed to bust the ground, and it rises just slightly at the height of Goop. And as soon as you do that, you feel shadows kind of grabbing on to your legs. I need you to roll a dexterity save. That is a big old 3 as Guy feels these shadows kind of grabbing onto his leg. You find yourself shackled into place and you cannot move until this is released. Now it's going to be Goop.
Oh, jeez, you're stuck in the ground. So you said that
Kara couldn't see him. Does that mean that we can't see him? Did he like turn invisible?
You have dark vision, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You can't see him, but you can see everything that's going on. You can see the shadows holding on to the guy over there.
Does he have a physical form?
He has a almost like a 2D like form when he is not attached to a surface, and he's just completely shrouded in darkness.
Okay. So in an attempt for Goop to try to see him, I don't think I updated my character sheet, but I'm going to cast. I'm going to dip my hand in my water skin and throw it up in the air and cast create water and make it rain. And Goop is trying to make the rain fall down so I can see his invisibleness, like see his body
with advantage. Because that's fucking awesome,
right?
So yeah, there's not a save for that for the water.
Okay,
it just happens.
Well, just roll a d20 for me real quick, twice. All right, so with a 16, you see the water start to flow and just barely rise on the ground, and you can see this shadowy figure kind of attached to the bottom of the cave floor.
Okay. Goop just goes, he's right there. Oh, yeah, and also for healing word, Goop shakes Adavei and goes, Adavei, wake up. And I'm gonna put down how much I heal him for.
Adavei shoots up and goes, Mondor, no.
Sorry.
What? Mondor's not what?
No. Oh.
And that's it. That's the end of Goop's turn.
All right, as Goop makes it rain and finds the shadows, the shadow itself is going to rise from the ground, and it's going to target Goop, and you sort of feel this strong emotion come over you, and I need you to roll a wisdom save.
All right. By the way, you heal 5 points, Adavei.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, 24.
All right. You managed to not. So you managed to shake off those strong emotions that you were feeling for Mondor for a second. As you continue to do as you were doing, Mondor, you have a chance to react.
Where's the shadow compared to me?
It is about 50 feet away on the ground.
Does it look like it has any way to fly at all?
Yes, it looks like it can transport itself from surface to surface through the air, no issue.
Is there a specific part on its body that makes it look like it can make it float or fly?
No.
All right. Mondor's going to look for the weakest part of its body and run up to it and place his hand where he thinks the throat would be. So does a 12 hit?
A 12 misses, just barely, as it swings right past its face.
Mondor's just going to sit there.
All right, as Mondor seems to have failed with its choking and inflict wounds, Gustav.
All right, so what exactly do I see going on? So I got Mondor running up to this thing, Adavei is alive, and...
Yeah, and everything seems to be hunky-dory. You're just trying to pin this shadow down so you can kill it.
I guess I'm going to run up to it and cast Frostbite on it, see what that does.
All right. As you think that it needs to make a con save of DC 12, it appears to be immune to your spell.
Great. Bonus action, I cast Shillelagh.
All right. And is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be all.
Oh, Adavei, go ahead.
Okay, so first things first, we can see it now, right?
Ish.
Correct. Yeah,
I like to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a smart move.
Yeah, I like to imagine that the water and the fairy fire sort of make it glisten in the rain.
It's truly beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
What with the frost in the air from the frostbite spell as well?
Oh yeah, there we go.
My save is 14.
It fails the save. What color?
Violet.
As you see the rain pouring down, the shadow is lit with violet light, and the mixture of the rain sparkling with this violet color, you see a rainbow begin to form in the air.
Ah, so pretty.
And now it's Angel.
All right. Angel is going to... How far away is she from Guy?
Probably about 10 feet.
Yeah, she's going to quickly slide her way over there. She's going to take out her rapier and try to slash away the shadows that are keeping him in place.
As you slash and hack, it seems that nothing you do is removing these shadows from their grasp on your friend Guy.
Well, shit.
Take the sword. I am restrained. He's gonna offer the sword.
All right.
Shit. I guess Angel's holding a sword now.
Okay.
Was attempting to get rid of those shadows my action?
Correct.
Well then, yeah, I'm going to action surge. Action surge. And I'm going...
As you surge with action.
I'm going to go at the demon with the...
You go at the demon with this sword. I need you to roll a d20 with advantage, considering that it's lit at the moment.
I thought that you would free me, but okay.
Take the sword, free me. Got it!
Oh, thank you.
16.
As you run with the sword, you kind of hit a rock and trip, and the sword almost falls out of your hand as it flies through the air. You manage to get enough strength to jump forward, grab the sword, and stab it right in the chest.
Oh, hell yes. Hell yes. I did it. I did the thing, guy. I did the thing, guy.
You lose grasp of the sword, and the sword's continuing to stick in the chest as this thing squirms and wails. Kara, is there anything that you would like to do as you see this thing just kind of resisting the magic powers of the sword?
Grab the sword! It was 75 feet away from me before. Now it's where? Because it disappeared.
Oh, yeah. You're about, because of the movement, you're about 30 feet away.
Oh, 30 feet. Wonderful. Then I'm going to, at that 30 feet, run and draw my greatsword. And I've still got the crossbow bolt with the light on me, so I look like this little streak of light just running through the darkness. And I'm going to stab it.
Close.
I keep doing that.
Close. So close.
You have advantage.
Oh, yeah, because the fairy fire.
Correct.
Running over to like Sonic the Hedgehog.
As you run over in a quick streak of light from the bolt in your pack, you pull out this great sword and swing it with all your might, and you do 9 damage. As you see a bit of shadow kind of displaced from the body of this figure, the shadow leeches out at you, removes the binds from Guy, and reattaches them to you. I need you to roll a dex save.
And I have advantage on dex effects as well.
Awesome.
That's nice.
Kara, no, watch out!
Awesome. You manage to jump in the air as these shadows approach, and he tries to lash you with one shadow in his hand. He just swings it around, and the shadow stretches and forms into a whip. Does a 12 hit?
Nope.
As it swings right in front of your nose, you can feel the wind from it.
I missed.
It doesn't quite hit. And you see it struggling to try to find a place to hide as it looks around all over the place. You can see it kind of concerned and worried as it's lost its ability to do such a thing. Guy, you have a chance to do something.
All right, your guy now freed from his shackles is going to sprint immediately at the shadow beast, and then before he reaches it, he's going to go down onto one knee. And since the ground is now slick with water and ice, he's gonna slide like a motherfucker. Like, not even kidding, he's sliding. You know,
nice.
Like that's just science at that point. And as he slides under, can he reach up and grab that sword that's up there, or is it just slightly out of reach? It might be slightly out of reach.
No, you can do it. It's slightly out of reach, but I'm sure you can get to it.
In that case, Guy is going to reach up with his left hand, and as his bonus action, you're going to see his arm start to glow a bit, and he gets an ephemeral arm is going to come out of his hand, like of his left arm that's missing an arm, and is going to grasp the sword and pull it free and transfer it swiftly to his right hand. And he's going to try and stab that bad boy in the back.
All right, roll me a d20. As you try to hit it with that sword, it notices from the pain that you caused it by pulling it out, it knows exactly where you're at. And just as a reflex, it manages to swiftly, like the wind, just morph in another direction, about 5 feet to your left.
Has it moved away from me?
Yeah, 5 feet away from you. And then 5 feet to the left of where Guy's at.
All right, in that case, I'm going to action surge as well, because I'm a driven man at this point. And instead of trying to strike with it, he's just going to attempt to hurl the sword through its skull.
All right, roll me a d20 for the attack, and then I also need you to roll me a dexterity.
Ooh, that was a good dex roll.
Yeah, pretty good.
Like, all things considered.
as you throw the sword directly through the air. How do you want to do this?
You know, he reaches out with his ghost hand, grabs the sword, transfers it to his right hand, swings and a miss, looks at the guy, and then just hurls it straight through its skull. Just right through the skull.
As the sword flies through the air directly into the face of this wretched creature, instead of it sticking inside of its face, the second that it pierces, you see the sword just absorb this entire being into its own life force and fall to the floor with a large clanking sound and a deep, deep glow of purple.
Does it absorb into the sword?
Correct.
Oh,
The
yeah.
mission is accomplished.
That sword's cursed now.
Guy's going to walk over, pick up the sword, and tuck it into his belt.
As soon as you pick up the sword, the room begins to lighten up again as the shadows dissipate. It's changed a little bit this time. You see a slot in the wall that's just the size of that sword.
Oh, jeez, what is this place? It keeps changing.
Such is life. All we can do is move forward. And guy's gonna ram the sword home.
You ram the sword with all your might into this very easily slot to put the sword in. That was worded really badly.
Before anything else happens, Mondor is gonna bless Goop. He's gonna bless Goop, Gustav, and Kara.
All right, and Guy, as you press the sword into this slot, it goes all the way in, and it doesn't do anything. So you pull it out slightly and jam it in some more, and out and in, and out and in, and out and in.
I'm uncomfortable with this.
Oh, God.
I think it's not working.
In a strictly business-like manner is what he's doing. That very business-like. Very perfunctory.
Angel's giving you like a look. She's just giving you a look like, oh.
Gustav just holds a thumbs up.
Adavei's giving you a look, Angel.
Angel's purposely ignoring you, Adavei.
Aw.
Ideas.
Mondor has no idea what's going on.
That sword is unlocking some primal feelings.
Perhaps someone else should try.
Do you think, like, maybe you need something else to unlock it? Like,
A sword might need like some second compartment.
Do I see any holy symbol from my story?
No.
Okay.
Gustav would like to investigate the hole.
Is the sword still in the hole?
No, it would have been removed.
Oh, as you pull the sword out of the wall, a large corridor opens up. And the light from outside blinds you. As soon as
good pull-out game there, Guy.
Gustav holds his hands up in front of his face.
This is no game. This is business.
As soon as your eyes adjust, you look forward and find yourself in the jungle, and you can hear the sound of ocean waves. And in the distance, you can see tall, shiny stone and wooden buildings reaching up into the sky with magical lights, almost like an aura in the distance.
Wow, this is
not where we came from.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Gustav is like, are we tripping balls on mushrooms again? Did any of you eat any?
We all ate some.
I meant more.
Had you have all the mushrooms.
All of them.
Maybe try another one. See if you see the same thing. That's my logic.
Not do that. Now is not the time for that.
Gustav kind of slowly reaches into his bag, and then as Guy says that, he pulls his hand out.
Slowly reaches back out of his bag.
Yeah.
Well, I say we move forward. Maybe this is real.
Mondor is going to step in the front and take the blunt of anything that's going to come.
Very well. This is where we part ways. I appreciate your service and your help, but I must make my reports.
Excuse me.
Guy's going to start walking down towards the village.
Wait, Guy, what time is it? What year is it? What's happening, man?
Wait a minute.
Guy, as you walk outside and you hear all these screamings, you're suddenly overcome by like a dark, disturbing feeling. You feel your veins pulsing blood and your mind racing as you see nothing but the sword in your hand. The shadow demon's face is the reflection for a moment, but then you see yourself in a chair with something attached to your head. You can't really make it out quite enough before you awaken. You had fainted for a moment, but you've returned.
We're still yelling at you.
What? Where is it?
Angels on top of you trying to slap you awake.
I do believe this sword is cursed.
Did I not say that? I called that.
Mondor's not very smart or anything, but maybe an holy person should be holding that sword.
If the curse will spread, then it will spread to others. It is better this way.
This is the way.
Also, like you. Also, Guy, you owe me a date, so no, you're not going anywhere. Sorry.
We helped you. You have to at least give us some answers.
You did not help me. I aided you. What answers do you require?
The date, day, month, year, all three of those.
This is all?
Yes.
For starters.
I do not like that tone. What is rest?
Nobody likes my tone. Don't worry about it. I'm never paying attention.
Also, like, are you ghosting me right now? Because you did ask me on a date.
Is this... I've heard of this before. Is this what you call an inside romance?
I'm sorry.
What?
Perhaps you do not...
Are you two going to get married?
Shipper on deck.
You wish to know the date?
Yes, give me the date before I throw up.
It is Augusta 236.
Is that actually the date? What is going on here?
As soon as you hear the date, you notice a large elephant approach you with a saddle on its back and a small pouch on the side. And you can see kind of like a bulge in this pouch that's attached to the saddle.
Did Giraffe always have that?
What you got there?
What you got there, Giraffe?
I'm gonna go look in it. If he'll let me.
With consent, you go looking in it and you see a wooden box with an elephant engraved on the top. It's almost like a box for a ring.
Huh. Is there anything inside it?
There's a piece of paper.
Does it say anything?
As you pull out the piece of paper and you read it,
why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because you never asked to read it. You just were like, oh, is it saying it? No, so you pull out this piece of paper and you take a look at it, and the title says Elephant of the Room. As you read the instructions on it, you realize that you could use this box to shrink the elephant down into the box to fit in the palm of your hand.
Guys.
However, the only way to re-release the elephant is to announce loudly your deepest secret, causing it to enlarge and expand to its original size.
I wonder, huh?
Mondor does not have deep secrets.
Kara thinks she might have a little bit of a loophole.
All right.
Well, you better test it out. None of that metagame shit. Let's find out. See if it works.
What is this metagame you talking about?
Yeah, Mondor does not understand that.
Also, I'm trying to figure out how long we've been dead.
Yeah. I'm gonna shrink the elephant.
Yes, you shrink the elephant into the small wooden box.
And what, word for word, how do the instructions say that I have to tell the secret?
It says loudly announcing your deepest secret causes it to enlarge and expand to its original size.
Okay. Then I think my loophole still works.
Pokeball. That's all I'm gonna say.
What'd you say, Cara?
I choose you, Giraffe.
I'm just kind of thinking out loud. The loophole that I have in mind might still work.
Wait, is it like just one person needs to do this, or is it everyone?
Yeah, I'm going to...
Give it to Guy.
Well, I'm trying to think what Kara's deepest secret would be.
Guy is still staring at his sword. He doesn't actually remember what happened there, or wasn't paying attention. He was just kind of staring at the sword still. He's not sure what's going on here.
Angel's sitting on his chest doing math.
As you're thinking about that, you're staring deeply at this instructions, trying to find the loophole, and you notice there's something in fine print at the very bottom of the sheet of paper.
Huh. I start doing that thing where you start bringing it closer and then pulling it farther away, trying to read it.
Yeah, it's almost written in Braille. It's not really in ink, so it's really hard to see. You kind of turn the page sideways so you can see, but then you realize you can't read it that way because it's not the right direction. So then you turn it back up and then you hold it up against the light, and then you realize that it says it can only be used 3 times.
Oh, well, okay. Then I'll wait to test that. So now I've got a pocket elephant.
Giraffe.
Well, yeah, that's his name, but he's still a pocket elephant.
He's gonna starve in there.
Feed him tiny peanuts.
Oh yeah, like if I open the box, is he still in there, just tiny?
Yeah.
Okay, then that should be fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start gathering up bits of grass and stuff and put it in a little pile in the corner for him.
The blade of grass is the size of his trunk.
Oh, I have the biggest weakness for things that aren't the size they're supposed to be, and this is like the best Christmas present ever.
So, have you heard about my micro penis?
That was well timed. Nicely done.
Well timed. Hey God, I have a question. Because I cannot do the math properly without the first piece. What year did we die?
Does it matter?
Yes, I would like to know how long I've been dead.
The year when you last remember was the year 1650.
And it's 2000 and what?
I didn't say nothing.
No, Guy, what was the year again? Tell me the year.
Or some shit like that.
Can I examine the sword?
No, please.
It was 236. I'm pretty sure, like 50%
that don't
sure.
add up. I don't add up though.
Wait,
we're in the past. What the?
Wait, we went backwards?
Wait, what year did he say that we died?
1650. We died in 1650.
Wait, you are all dead? The guy's gonna kind of start to his feet and pull that sword and brandish it at you guys.
We were, but that's why we had the whole thing with what was his Jonny Quest? Yeah,
And then we got our body back.
Yeah, he gave us, we're not rotting into pieces anymore, and I don't have a hole in my face, so now I can actually eat stuff. It's great.
Oh, God damn it, I went Russian again.
Yeah.
So we're not dead anymore, but we were dead. So did we travel backwards in time?
That doesn't make sense.
So we die, and I guess we go to some weird plane, and then we get pulled into whatever weird ass wizard trying to put us in a spell.
Are you saying we were like? Wait, you're saying we were like in another dimension?
I guess when we die, I mean, I guess maybe there's multiple planes of existence with death. I think that's how I understand things. I don't know.
I'm about to ask a question, Goop. It's sort of an insensitive question. And you've always been a woman, right? Like, your parents have always referred to you as a she, right?
Yeah, that was weird that they were calling me a guy for some reason.
Yeah, we're in an alternate dimension.
So you're saying that there's some boy Goop running around here eating his parents instead of my parents?
Yes.
I'm not a fan of that. Only I keep my parents.
Well, I hope that...
So, there's a girl, Mondor?
Well, I should hope that legitimate Lori is still around, because I need to collect my pay.
Well, it seems like this is your world, so I'd imagine so. Unless us get really high and messed up our timelines as well.
I do not know what you are speaking of.
Those weird mushrooms, I trip every now and then. I spend my time in the forest by myself. Sometimes you want to talk to some trees and some leaves.
Then become a caterpillar. Guy looks perplexed.
I would like to go to that big old city over there. So,
guy's already walking that way. He's already on his way to go find
Angel's
his pay.
just like, well, I guess I'm fucked. She keeps walking.
Why are you following me?
Well, where else am I? Angel's like still like trying to process this.
There's a nice little city over there, so why not? I ain't got nothing else to go back to.
City equals bar or casino.
And I'm just trying to run away. I'm just trying to run away from my world.
And I'll find my answers well enough pretty much anywhere. Might as well start over.
So you are saying I have no choice, and that you are coming with me regardless?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Very well. Then keep up.
Besides, we all still need to stick together, because I don't know about you guys, but I feel kind of sick whenever we split up.
Yeah.
I got that feeling too. What's the deal with that?
Jonny said that we would need to, didn't he?
Yeah.
So it must be a thing. I don't know.
What was God trying to say a second ago?
As your conversation continues along the walk, some of you are riding on this. Well, no, because the elephant's shrunk now. You guys are walking an extremely long distance because you chose to shrink an elephant.
Yeah.
As you begin to approach this this large city with buildings as tall as skyscrapers, you see a sign in the distance. You can't really quite make out what it is. And before you can even see the sign, directly in front of you, there's this blue translucent figure that appears. It says, "Well, hi there. Welcome to PairODice." And this figure has a cape and looks extremely familiar, almost like the kid that you met in the forest.
Squint.
Is it him or is it him older?
Squint.
It's older.
Wait. What just happened? Did we travel through time from getting high?
My name.
Through a portal?
Goop,
My name is.
Goop. Calm.
It's okay.
Can I talk, guys, or are you gonna keep interrupting this hologram?
Yeah, no. Sorry about that.
The hologram does not like to be interrupted. I have not been programmed for this.
I mean, apparently you have, but okay.
Welcome to where was I at? Welcome to PairODice. This is a beautiful land that I created myself. My name is Jim Darkmagic, and I will be your guide.
Hey.
Not this
Goop does
bastard.
that. Goop does that thing where she like rubs her hand down her face, and it's like you can see her eyes open up.
Did you see Jim?
Mandor, I know what you're thinking.
Right, Mandor. No, keep it cool.
What was your name?
Just keep chill.
Jim Darkmagic. I am the creator of this island.
Question for you.
Many years ago, when I created this island.
Yes. What did you look like as a child?
Many years ago, when I created this island. It was many years ago.
Yes. But what did you look like as a child?
I looked like a child when I was a child.
Did you have pimples?
As most child do. Why do you ask?
Did you summon any people to fight the thing for you?
You say summon, and he holds out his hand and produces 3 white doves that fly directly into your face.
I cast Thunder Wave on him.
Oh my god!
Okay, do
on the hologram.
Vibrates with 3 HP.
Mondor, we need an intervention. You can't keep doing this, man.
Ow.
It's only 2 damage.
Everybody roll.
21 for Goop.
Mondor just gets so pissed off he hits his horns with his hammer.
Meets a beats, it's okay.
1 damage.
Goop digs her feet into the ground so she doesn't fly away. Because I got 21.
Mondor, I'm getting real pissed off about this.
No, what?
I keep doing it.
Fuck Jim.
Adavei screams and grabs the nearest person.
As the thunder wave hits, everybody was aware that he was about to do it this time, as opposed to last. And you all managed to hold yourselves up, and the hologram seems to not be affected, except
about this.
You have managed to gather a lot of attention by the people of this town. Lots of people, as they all kind of begin to crowd around, and you hear a voice scream, "There he is! Get him!"
Oh no!
Oh god!
Very quick. Wait, very quick. Guy's gonna move over to Mondor, and he's gonna attempt to pressure point him and knock him out from behind. Can I roll for that? Try and clock him in the back of the head.
I'll allow you to attack him if he goes unconscious. That's on your damage.
Not exactly what I'm going for. I'll pass.
Do I recognize this voice?
No, you don't recognize the voice, but suddenly you're surrounded by guards that you do recognize.
What armor are they wearing?
Oh god.
Look, you're gonna make me dig into backstory here to find the armor type. Give me a second.
Is it the armor of my people?
Oh, it is the armor of your past god, correct?
Oh god damn.
Well, shit.
Okay, so what you guys see is all black armor with a Minotaur helmet with glowing red eyes on all of them.
Oh jeez.
Gustav
backs away from Mondor.
You see Mondor go into a very serious, non-goofy, relaxed mode anymore. He's very serious, and you've never seen him in this phase.
As the guards slowly inch their way inward in a circle, flanking position.
Mondor says, "You know who I am."
That's right, and you're coming with us.
Then you know what I can do.
Wait, you can't take Mondor. If you're gonna take Mondor, you're gonna take all of us.
She points at the whole party.
Every single one of us. Because we are with Mondor. Mondor is our best friend.
Cover her mouth.
Guards, draw your weapons. As they unsheath their swords.
Mondor at this time, puts his
No,
shield
no,
up.
I'm not with them. I don't know them.
And takes out 2 warhammers.
As they begin to constrict in closer, they're about 10 feet away from you in a circular formation.
If you allow me, can I slam both my hammers against the ground?
I will allow that.
Like a thunder wave into the ground?
Yes.
Okay.
God damn it.
Please.
Before that happens, can I take a quick action to try and get Goop out of danger?
I'll allow you to use a reaction for that, yeah.
I just want to say, Heretic, I backed up.
Yeah, that's not going to be too helpful at this point.
So as I see what he's about to do there, Guy is going to drop the magical sword. He's going to gather Goop up because he only has one arm. He's going to gather Goop up and he's going to try and like rush as far away as he can while putting his body in the way of the thunder wave to try and like absorb some of that damage.
Before I do this, I want to look at my party and say, back up a little bit.
Too late for that, bud.
There's nowhere to back up. You're completely surrounded.
Yeah.
We're on the reaction phase at this point. We're on the reaction phase.
Okay. Then all you guys see is Mondor take both hammers and slam them down into the ground.
21 save from Goop.
It's going to do double damage, by the way. So it's going to be 8 thunder.
This ass hat keeps damaging us.
I failed.
Goop save.
And I'm down again.
Yep. Great.
That's fail.
Regardless, I think that Goop is fine just because you're shielded by Guy's body.
Yeah. Goop's 21 anyways. Guy, Angel, Kara, Adavei, and Gustav, you all take 8 damage as the thunder wave strikes, and you all fall prone immediately. Half of the guards fall. The rest of them charge forward to grab.
As they fall, I want to try to run through
a gap. Roll a dexterity.
And as Mondor is trying to run away, he's like, "I will not sit on that throne."
As you run off into the distance, the guards go chasing after you. As you run through the forest, all you can hear is trees falling over from Mondor just pushing and spearing right through them. And the guards running after him.
And all you hear him is yelling is, "I'm not going to be sitting on that throne."
Wait, is Mondor a compelling character and not just a complete idiot? Oh my god. Goop is going to use my last 2 spell slots to do 2 healing words on who's down.
I think the dove is the only one who's down.
All right, one on Adavei, and that's it.
I'm going to cure wounds myself.
As you guys are taking the time to heal up, the guards have seemed to disperse. The crowd is backing up in fear of all the damage that was just done. And the hologram kind of like adjusts his cape and says, "Well, that was interesting. So, should I show you the town or what?"
Please do.
I guess so. Mondor, where you go, please?
Jim, if your name is Jim, can you take us to see Lori, legitimate Lori?
I'm afraid I did not compute.
Very well. Then show us your city.
Should I show you the town?
And show me Goop goes really close to the hologram. A bookstore.
Okay, young fella, I'll show you where the bookstore is.
Okay, don't tell them.
Oh, right this way to the bookstore.
Goop's sweating now.
As you begin walking to the side through the streets, he points in one direction. This tall building here was one that I paid a lot of people to build. This is the PairODice casino. This over here.
Yes.
This over here. This nice little palace looks like it looks kind of like a something from Aladdin. He says, "This is Succubee's palace."
Okay.
This over here, this masterpiece with the plants growing out of the top, looks like a greenhouse. This is Deliac's dispensary. Oh, and this is my favorite place, Jim Darkmagic on Rockway.
God damn it.
Sorry? I can't believe you.
Okay.
As you guys truck along through this large residential district, you start to come along to more shops. And he says, Right here we have the Shroom and Doom Metal Bar, where we play metal drums. Over here, we have the Couples Consortium Therapy Shop. If you're ever looking to have couple counseling, this is the place to go. Nice beach visits. Oh, I'm starting to sound like a salesman. I should probably not. This place over here we call Get It Kraken, and it has a big sign with a kraken on it. Over there on the coast, just off the coast, is the Octo Go Round amusement park, and it's like just this octopus in the water, and it's like spinning with riders on it. And here, my friend, this is Alistair's Books and Stuff. If you wanted to see this bookstore, you said?
Yeah, somebody said it.
Well, you guys go on in to the bookstore. I'll wait out here, and then I'll give you some more tour of the town when you're done.
I'll go in there, just for a joke. Just want to. I'm not interested in reading or anything. Goop runs in there very awkwardly.
Okay.
Is she trying to get some naughty books or something?
Is Goop afraid of books?
She's told me, but it looks like she doesn't want anyone to know, so I'll keep it quiet. And I'm gonna go in too.
Adavei will wait outside and go. You look at the hologram and go, this place is very, very indulgent.
It's like, I get it now. PairODice. I get it now. Very clever.
I mean, yes, it's a. Don't get me wrong. It's a beautiful place, but there's a lot of stuff to be desired.
Come on now, Adavei. You're acting like as if you're holy. Yeah.
Speaking of desire, as you walk into this bookstore, there's thousands and thousands of shelves. It goes way back. There's a guy sitting at the counter with the bookshelf behind him, and between the aisle of every bookshelf, there's a pole with people dancing on them, half clothed.
Okay.
Oh my! Gustav just claps.
I wish I would have heard.
Not the first time I've seen that, but first time I've seen it in a bookstore. That's new.
The shop owner, he's got a brown fedora hat on, and just brown like a brown suit almost. He says, "Well, y'all, what brings you on in here?"
Goop walks towards the front counter, and she goes, "Let's just say that somebody, I don't know, maybe me, maybe somebody else. I didn't know much about the whole reading thing. Oh, where might they want to go to learn how to maybe read or maybe count? You know what I mean?"
Oh, well, I got the perfect book for you. He reaches behind him.
Someone else. She looks over at the party.
He grabs the book and then pulls up a chair and says, "Come on here, child. Let me show you this book. It's got some nice pictures and everything."
Yeah. She walks.
Sit on a nice man's lap.
She walks over there and sits on the nice man's lap.
As he opens the book and he begins to thumb through the pages, you see pictures with words under the pictures. And he says, "This one right here, this one's called Doggy Style." See, you read it, it says Doggy Style.
Okay.
No, Jesus. Not that book.
Goop turns her head sideways.
No, I don't think so. And I'm going to reach over her and kind of pull it out of her hands. I don't think that's something we should start with.
Oh, you're going to buy this book?
No.
Oh, you can look, but you can't touch. That's the rules here at the Alice's Books and Stuff.
And I'm just going to look down at him and raise an eyebrow. You're trying to sell my daughter a book called Doggy Style.
No, the book's called the Kama Sutra.
Mm-hmm. Point still stands. Excuse me for maybe trying to keep it out of her reach.
Wait, I think I've seen that before somewhere in my trap. She's reaching for it.
No, we're not going to start with this one. I think we'll find one of our own. Thank you for your help.
No problem whatsoever.
And I'm just going to lead her away and start looking for a section that has cookbooks or something simple.
The red dog.
as you make your way through this very lengthy shelves of book, you start to notice that about 3/4 of the tombs happen to be smut.
I don't think this was the best place to try and get your first book.
And roll a perception for me real quick. What were you saying, Gustav?
Oh, I'm just looking through all the books, seeing as much as I can see.
You've
chatting with the dancers a little bit.
Nope.
You've leveled up your sexual game by 1 level.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Does this store also buy artifacts?
This is a bookstore.
I don't think they have the type of artifacts you're looking for.
You guys are deep. You guys are deep into this place at this point.
Adavei
It's like
says
the back of Spencer's.
Yeah, Navi says that. There's like vibrators behind it. Behind him.
It's starting to get smoky as you see like people sitting in chairs just reading through books with cigars in their mouth and sweating profusely.
Sweats nervously.
This is a good place. I like this place.
Yeah, as you're looking around, you don't manage to see any books of note that you think that that you think. Oh God, I was thinking Goblin. That you think Goop would want to read.
Slug wrote books here.
Doesn't look like there's anything here that would make a good starter book. Sorry, sweetheart.
This sounds good. I didn't like I wanted to read or anything.
Honey, you know that you've told me already, right? And I'm leaning down and saying this very quietly.
Look, here's the thing.
I understand if it's embarrassing. It's okay.
My tribe don't like people who can read. So I ain't trying to get attacked. I don't want to get eaten by you guys. She's like pointing around the party as you guys are doing other stuff. I don't want to be eaten by people.
You know,
That's
I
just
can
all
read,
we hear
right?
is like whisper, whisper, whisper. I don't want to be eaten by you guys.
We're not going to eat you if you want to learn to read. Hell, I want to teach you, if you'll let me.
All right, okay. If you promise not to eat me.
Cross my heart.
Guy's gonna get a weird look in his face, right? And he's gonna look over at Goop, and he's gonna like get a really intense expression. He's gonna reach out, take a step forward, and go. Bleh.
And I'm just going to deck him.
Goop jumps out of your arms, or if you're holding me.
And I'm just going to almost reflex just deck him.
What is big deal? It's only joke. No. And that was full Russian, obviously, for a reason.
Why do you have to be mad?
It's only game. Don't take kindly to being spooked. Thank you very much. Next.
What was the name of the shopkeeper? Did we already hear it?
Yeah, his name was Bobby Brown.
Got it. I wrote that down.
Okay, cool.
Wait a minute.
Sir Bobby, do you also purchase artifacts?
Nah, man, I don't need no purchases around here. What do I need to buy stuff for? Look at all these
Where
books.
would I go to sell some artifacts of great power?
Oh, charity.
No, thank you. I need profit.
No, charity. You should go talk to charity. And as soon as he says that, you can read, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As soon as he says that, you notice up above the desk, there's a small sign that says, "Out of coin, feel free to ask for charity at the expense of your soul." Charity is a capital C.
It appears as if I must speak to charity. And that guy's going to start walking towards the sign and see if he can find, wherever charity is.
As you walk outside,
kind of just wandering at this point.
As you walk outside, Jim Darkmagic is in there. Well, guys, you find the pornos you wanted?
Not what we were searching for.
Well, your friend here says she wanted to learn how to read.
We'll figure something out.
While we are walking, what can you tell us of Mondor the Changed?
I've never heard of that name. I do not compute.
Good enough.
Guys, you don't understand. There are things here, and honestly, I think that bookstore is probably the most wholesome thing here. I'm quite scared.
So this over here, this is crabs for you. It's an all-you-can-eat crab buffet. And over here,
okay.
This is, and you notice a symbol, Adavei that you've seen before. It says over here, this is Leviathan Lover's Lane. It's where we get all of our gear from.
Yes, walk faster.
If you're looking for a nice place to stay, over here is Hotel California.
Jim, where would we find this Charity? We must speak with her, and it is of utmost urgence, no matter what my party may say.
Hold your horses. We're almost there, and you can see it up there. Now let's take it. We got a couple more places to see. We're almost there. Just hold on. Let me finish giving you the spiel, so you don't screw things up here, because it's a tough place to live in the big city.
This place is a den for heathens and blasphemers.
I wish I could disagree with the Edgelord, but...
Did you not just take a book on the Kama Sutra from your child?
I said I wish I didn't agree with you.
My mistake. Apologies.
Adavei will slowly edge towards Guy and go, all of these places are very, very not... This is not a family-friendly place, and I don't like it here.
I have no family, but I do not like it here either.
This place over here with all the people fighting outside, yeah, that's Bad Pit's Pipe Yub. And over here is the Goliath Giant Grot Go-Go Gamble. It's a great place if you want to make some extra money. Oh, and the place you're talking about right here, this big old building, it's all the way up there. Man, I spent so much time trying to get people to build this place. We call it Charity's Grace.
That is
You'll
good.
find Charity in there. As you approach Charity's Grace, there's a few guards standing outside of the door. It's a very small archway leading into this tall skyscraper-like shiny stone and wooden building. There's not any windows. It looks like there's some people standing up at the top, but you can barely see them. They look like ants. They're so high up, almost to the clouds. And as you approach the guards, one of them puts his hand up and gestures for you to drop your weapons.
What does this mean? This gesture. What's he doing?
You can't bring your weapons in here to see the mayor. If you want to see the mayor, you have to leave your weapons at the door, and please step through the metal detector.
Very well.
You have someone who's gonna watch them?
I can stay out here.
We can't split up, remember?
I mean, I'm gonna be outside the building. I can be.
Now she's just she's grinning as she's doing it, knowing that she's repeating herself.
No one's separating me from boyfriend.
Loyal, good trait.
Uh-oh.
Yes, you should be very scared.
Uh-oh. Guy was just trying to play the game. He was just trying to play the game, you know. He didn't think he would have to...
I don't want to start a fight, but I can watch everyone's stuff out here, right outside the door, while you guys go do your charity work.
Very well.
I do not have any physical weapons. I'm sorry.
Gustav chuckles as he hands over the quarterstaff, knowing he has a pair of scissors in his backpack.
You're gonna run with
it's in your pants, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you're right.
We talked about this.
Right.
We specifically talked about where you stowed them.
I forgot.
It's literally in your jock strap. You've literally said that.
That's right, I did.
So instead of actually coming up with something, he decides to hand away his made of wood staff that he could use as a walking stick, and then go through the metal detectors with only a pair of scissors. That's smart, real smart. No, I get where you're coming from. You know, really throw him off.
Yep.
Shoot for a loop.
All right, what happens when he goes through the metal detector? Out of curiosity.
As you go through the metal detector, you hear a really loud beeping sound as the guard holds his arm up and kind of pushes you back.
Gustav looks at him confused and he's like, what?
We said leave all metal objects outside.
Oh, my apologies. He then pulls his pants out forward, reaches one hand in, pulls out the scissors, and makes sure that there's a pubic hair on it, and then hands it to the guard. Says, my apologies. Can I have my stick back?
Sure, you can have your stick back.
Okay. And then he fake hobbles through, leaning on the stick.
Angel, you're not stepping through, you're staying out?
Yeah, I'm staying right outside. I'm going to hold everyone's weapons for them.
Adavei will go in. He said, I don't have any weapons on me.
Beep.
Busted.
We said leave all metal objects outside.
I don't have anything on me.
Guards, search.
Oh no.
No, please. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel safe.
As they surround you and they start to pat you down, looking for objects.
Guy's gonna step forward. Guy's gonna step forward and block their way. Perhaps,
sir, you're going to have to step out of the way.
Gustav is going to start smoking his jewel.
He will be remaining out here.
But
is that true, fella?
I think we need Adavei.
I would rather go in, but I like I said, I don't have anything on me.
Adavei, they will search you.
Let us pat you down and you can come through.
Adavei sighs and he steps back, pulls his robe out, pulls his robe back and pulls out a little bundle of cloth and hands it to Angel.
I was kind of hoping you had a metal packer. Not gonna lie.
Angel's
Why would you lie about that?
Angel's is giving the big eyes at whatever the hell you just handed her.
Okay, step back through the metal detector again, please, sir.
Adavei will step back through.
Beep.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, snap. What is it?
What metal? What do I have?
If you do not wish to to relieve yourself of all metal, please do not come in here.
I don't
You're
have
wasting
any...
our time. Can you please remove all metal from your person?
Adavei will pull off his cloak, pull off the wrap, pull off the armor. Wait, was it the armor? No, it wasn't weapon though.
It's still metal.
It's a metal detector.
Just basically anything metal that he might have on his person, all clumped to the floor. Just bare robes.
As you step through the metal detector again. Sir, I'm going to ask you to please stay outside. You're wasting our time at this point. Next. Guy.
I know what's...
All right, so guy steps forward and then he just kind of he disrobes almost completely. You see that his upper torso is completely covered in a bunch of tattoos. Just pretty much his entire upper torso is covered in tattoos. And he's gonna look at each of one of you in turn and make it very clear that he wants no questions asked about those.
Angel's just giving you the look,
Pretty sexy.
Then he's going to step forward, but he's still holding his special cursed blade. This is the item of which I wish to bargain. I would request that you allow me to bring it inside.
Okay.
I'm afraid we're going to have to confiscate that for the time being, and whenever you make your case, I'm sure we'll bring it straight to her.
Very well, but it cannot leave my possession because I believe it is tied to my soul.
Oh, it's totally leaving your possession. You can't come in here without it leaving your possession.
Does not charity purchase souls? Therefore, if my soul is contained in the sword, must I not bring my sword?
How did you know you shouldn't? And he kind of pulls you off to the side. Hey, these are the kind of things we don't say out loud. Please.
Apologies. Now conduct me to see charity.
And he's
perhaps today we can make an exception.
All right, that's it. All of you, strip completely down. You're all coming with me. You guys know too much, and we got to get going. So if you're coming in in your undies.
coming in what?
We're coming in our undies. We're going to come in our undies, yes. Is what he said.
I don't want
metal package and everything.
So
we're going to take our metal package and we're going to come in our undies.
And turns out this man goes commando as expected.
God.
Also, Gustav asked the guard if he can keep his bear hat thing, his bear hood.
Yeah, he gives you the thumbs up after he kind of fiddles with it for a second.
This completely hairy ass man.
Can I keep mine?
Sure. Why don't we all just put our clothes on and walk through?
I just wanted to know about the bear skin.
You make one exception, and now everybody wants to do it. You see what you did, guy? What's your name?
I mean,
Gustav.
My phone died.
Gustav. Let this be an example for all of you. Just because I do it for one person doesn't mean I could do it for everybody.
Well, see, that's why I asked. Jeez, calm down, man.
Well, next time, ask a little nicer. That's all I ask.
Sorry. Sorry, didn't mean for it to be taken anyway. Just wanted to know. So I guess that's a no?
Go ahead. You're fine. Put it on.
All right, thank you. Because, it's a little chilly just standing here and, I'm under things.
And you, what's your name? Angel. Gestures at Angel.
I'm staying out here, but if you want me to go naked, I can go naked. I mean, okay.
You're gonna have to. You can't. I cannot allow you to stay out here right now without talking to Charity first. After hearing what I just heard, I cannot allow you guys. She will kill me if I don't bring you directly to her, and everybody here needs to speak with her. So
this sounds like something of a personal problem. Don't know what I did with that accent there, but don't worry about it.
Okay, but did I y'all? The boyfriend, Angel pulls out her gun. Boyfriend does not leave me.
No, put that away.
I'm not aiming it at anyone. I'm holding it by the barrel.
Care.
I think she has to give it away.
I don't like any of this.
Enough. We have wasted enough time. Show us to Charity or we leave now.
Yeah, and you'll have spent all this time.
Roll, motherfucker. Roll for that shit. Roll a deception.
Persuasion?
It depends. Are you trying to actually leave if you don't, or are you actually going to leave if you do?
That's a persuasion, not a deception.
Well, okay, persuasion's fine.
His life depends on it at this point, so he needs us to stay.
Sir, I can't allow that, unfortunately. However, strip down to your undies. I'll bring you straight up.
All right.
Angel, you may leave.
As you see a group of people walk through the metal detector beside you, butt naked. Oh, come on in, guys. Come on in.
Oh, gosh.
Okay,
so that's kind of funny.
Looks at everybody and just kind of winks.
All right, are you ready? Are everybody good?
This is highly inappropriate.
Yeah, I guess so.
Is Angel actually able to be separated from her weapon?
Yeah, she is. She just really doesn't like letting go of it.
You can choose not to. This is a RPG.
You just hide in your inventory.
That's how that works. Prison wallet is what we call it in this. Just put it in your prison wallet.
You can hide in goof stuff if you're not comfortable.
Well, she's not going to do either of that.
Business
that's
end
very
out.
unsafe, and Angel's going to do deep.
I hide it in the invisible chest in the woods right by the mountain. Skyrim.
Guy, you owed me one. And she hands over her gun and Adavei's stuff, and she strips down to her underwear. She's only wearing a thong. She doesn't even have a bra on. The girls are out.
When you're flawless, you go braless. I think I heard you say that.
Also, I'm keeping my robes on. I refuse.
Oh.
Well, in that case, no.
That's going to be a problem.
Taser.
I mean,
Sir.
I feel like that's the next step at this point.
Sir, we need you to calm down.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Sir, what's your name? Why are you wearing your clothes?
One, my name is Adavei Fatal, and two, I wear my clothes because I don't feel comfortable out there
Sure.
in the back.
We get that every now and then, and he gestures over to guard, and this guard comes and brings hospital-looking gowns. If you would like to wear one of these, feel free. I'll wait.
I'm expecting for the butt out to be or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Spoilers much, jeez. All right. Anyway, after donning our garbs
Yeah.
and not getting tased,
Juffing our garb.
what happens?
Really.
Wait, what?
What now?
Okay. As you guys as you guys follow the guard with your conversation about bras and whatnot, you approach this small room with sliding doors that opens, just enough space for all of you and maybe one or two guards. Actually, not maybe. Two guards hop into this room with you as the door slides shut fiercely, almost as if by magic, and you begin to feel this thing rise rapidly upward.
What the heck?
Everybody roll a dexterity check.
Wow.
Oh no.
13.
That's a 13.
11. Can I get advantage because my dick's flopping in here?
16.
No.
No advantage.
Damn it.
Dude, I'm killing these dex rolls with my modifier. Oh my gosh.
I have a +5 and I haven't even rolled 20 yet.
All right, everybody that rolled under a 10, you did not expect the movement and you fall to the ground. The guard says,
So, Adavei.
Oh yeah.
turns to Adavei. Just because you're in a gown does not mean that you have to act like you're in an insane institution, okay? We're just in an elevator. This is an elevator. Have you never been in an elevator before?
What is this?
Hey, it's okay. Here, come on. And I give you a hand and just like dust yourself off. It's all right.
As soon as you pick Adavei up, the elevator stops and you all
right before it stops, before it does, guy's gonna jump right before it hits like the bottom.
Oh, yes. You jerk!
Not the bottom. It's going up.
Well, yeah. Well, whatever floor it reaches.
All right, you jump. You jump, and the floor meets with your feet. Adavei, as soon as you get up, you're kind of like shooken by the movement, the sudden stop of this. And then the door opens. Okay, move forward.
Adavei kind of cries a little bit.
You need to get out and experience the world a little more.
The world is filthy and scary. I don't like it.
The world has changed.
It's all right. This isn't.
The two guards and the rest of the party step out of this elevator. The guards kind of stand to the side of the elevator as you guys approach. You're in this sort of long hallway, and directly in front of you, there's a staircase that's extremely wide at the base. But as it goes off, it splits up into two directions, left and right, and it kind of spirals up, and then it kind of meets with almost like a balcony. And you see at the top of the balcony, there's a door. The door opens, and you see this woman with a large red gown on. It looks like it's kind of made out of velvet, and it's got it's kind of separated in the front. And she's wearing like just a really nice white blouse under it, and a red top hat with a feather, a purple feather, kind of coming out the top.
All right, go on.
And as she walks down the stairs, the bottom of this garb kind of follows her on the ground.
Okay, an actual voice.
And as soon as she reaches the bottom, the guard says, "They were looking for you, Charity. They say they need to sell you something." Charity looks at the guard. "Well, what is it they're looking to sell?" And the guard says, "They use that word, souls." And she looks at you in deep concern for the knowledge that you have about her. And next time on PairODice.
There we go.
Now face to face with Charity, eh? What could this mean for our party? Find out next time on PairODice. Oh wait. Oh, we accidentally. I hope they have a plan.